Happy Monday, everyone. This is Martha with Nature Niche, and I'm excited to come to you today from the Dow High Go Green Team's Pollinator Garden. And we're going to hear a little bit more about the project, why they're doing it, and how it came to be.
So the population of bees, butterflies, and numerous other pollinators has been declining at an alarming rate over the years, and Go Green members want to be a big part of the effort to promote the recovery of these vital pollinators.
So Go Green started their first phase of our pollinator garden in spring of 2020 after getting a generous grant from Educational Committee of Keep Michigan Beautiful. So when we first got here, it was just weeds and grass, but with a great volunteer team of past and present Go Green members, we were able to get up all the weeds, plant plants, water them, and get mulch into here.
So we purchased our native pollinator plants from Martha, some of them, and also from the native plant sales at the Chippewa Nature Center, who also helped us out with expert advice and how to plant things and what to plant. Also the wild ones, mid-mitten chapter. And then we also received another grant from, well, it was actually just a gift, it was not a grant, from the Midland County Master Gardeners Association. So we were able to purchase more plants, and the garden spread to the north and to the east.
So our garden has over 20 varieties of native Michigan plants such as yarrow and wild golden glow, and all 3 types of milkweed to support our monarchs. And we are a certified monarch way station. The Go Green Club strives to promote positive environmental practices in our communities, and we're extremely thankful to all of the community support we've been getting.
The club would like to ask those of you guys who are watching if you guys have space in your yard and in your garden to plant some of these native plants to help pollinators as well as the Michigan ecosystem. And also you could do that by not using harmful chemicals and just generally promoting the growth of plants in your garden for the animals to use.
Nice. Well, it's an impressive project for as young as it is. The plants are happy, and great job. I'm excited to see how it continues to grow.
Thank you, and thanks for all your help.
Yeah.
The club's advisor, Cindy Roberts, shared these really nice in-progress photos. This project is certainly impressive with only 3 growing seasons under its belt. You can see they started with a lot of existing plant material to remove and weed out. And then here it is, they put in some raised beds for some vegetables, reused some shingles for a walkway into the Dow High greenhouse. But site preparation is very important before you start planting. They also put in a picket fence and some signage, and that's really important when you're doing any kind of native planting pollinator garden, to have cues to care. A border, a clear boundary indicating even though the plants are tall, this area is still being cared for. And as you can see, it took a lot of native plant plugs to establish the planting around the greenhouse. And they used recycled bricks to distinguish clear paths through the pollinator garden, and added mulch. And that's really a key thing in these plantings. It helps retain moisture around the newly planted wildflowers, and it helps keep the weeds at bay. And then they worked hard to water by hand. It's really important the first growing season or 2 to make sure if it doesn't rain enough that those plants get supplemental water as they're establishing their root systems. And yes, within a couple of growing seasons, this is what you can have. What a beautiful pollinator garden at their school. And I really enjoyed the afternoon I spent helping them identify what of the native plants they had installed were growing and blooming and doing well. Here we have New England aster, full of bees, as well as showy goldenrod. As you can see, their pollinator garden is a success with lots of late season activity here in October with the bumblebees. So I wanted to offer this up as an example of what a community garden or a school garden project can be. They did a lovely job with this. And, every little act of conservation matters. Having this pollinator garden is certainly supporting the local native wildlife. I hope this inspires you to plant your own pollinator garden. Just as a reminder, I did a post about late season native plant installation and care. That's Monday with Martha number 66. Talked about why goldenrods are great late season support and Monday with Martha number 118. And I featured the Dow High Go Green Club before their t-shirt bag project in Monday with Martha number 101. And I'll put in some information on how to learn more about this group in the video details. Thanks and have a good week.